Hello, Internet. I'm Insane Lane as well as a Canadian girl. And today we have Entitled Woman Ruins Her Child's Birthday at Hotel Over Towels. In other words, what not to ever do. And I have cat hair on my face. Ugh, kitty. He sheds a lot.
January 31st, 2025. Officers were dispatched to a hotel after a guest spent 10 minutes yelling at the front desk clerk over the lack of towels at the pool. When the hotel canceled her reservation due to her behavior, she completely lost control.
Oh, and we're still...
Why don't I shut up? Get out of my face!
Stop! Don't come up to me like that. Don't do that.
I came up to you!
No! Don't
Okay.
Walk around you!
Okay, we have several things. For one, she's wearing a t-shirt that says, I don't know, I don't care, I don't give an F. So lovely t-shirt to wear at a child's birthday party. But, both sides need to chill a little here. She's clearly on 100. Probably because she spent a lot of money on this, and, you know, the towels were a little thing, but it didn't get handled well, and then things just spiral out of control, and people get mad, and then the hotel wants to cancel the reservation, and it's like, what am I going to do? So I understand emotions are heightened, but yeah, maybe bring it down to like a 5. The officer does need to chill, though, because she wasn't walking up to him. She's just getting off the elevator.
No, you're not doing that.
I'm walking around you!
No, you're not. Don't walk up to me like
I
that.
didn't walk up
Get
to
in the
you!
elevator. Get in the elevator.
That is weird! I don't want to be here. There's not a black person in sight! What are we talking about? I am in the elevator! Go home.
Let's go. Out.
You kicked us
Come on.
out because of that?
Let's
You
go.
threatened me.
Whoa.
What was the threat?
Let's go.
Get off me.
Okay, not okay.
Officer, get off of me. I know my rights.
No, you need to go.
Get off of me.
This is
Okay, this cop is extremely out of line here. Like, she was having a conversation, granted a screamy one, at the front desk, and he just walks up and grabs her and starts shoving her. How do I still have cat hair in my mouth? Oh my god, it's driving me crazy. Got it. But he's completely out of line. He has not, like, articulated why she is being asked to leave. He has not said, you know, the hotel wants you to leave. If you don't, trespass, blah, blah, blah. And he's physically shoving her into a corner and shouting at her. Like, this is not going to get them anywhere. This is extremely bad policing. This is everything I don't want to see, because this officer has just shown up already pissed off. She is the problem, and he's decided he's just going to respond with brutality and physicality and no empathy, no understanding, no taking 2 minutes to try and understand the situation or explain it to anybody. Just, you're the problem. I'm going to physically remove you. And if you say a word to me, I'm going to increase the level of violence until you comply with me. This is everything I don't want to see.
your last
Put your
warning.
hands off of
If
me.
you don't, you are going to get arrested.
Because
Do
of what?
you understand
Arrested
it?
for what?
You have been told to leave numerous times.
But
you have
you
not.
just told me that
You are not
10
going to
seconds
stand there
ago.
and yell at her.
I
Yeah,
wanna know
exactly.
what I did.
We're past
You're
that.
not putting on the.
We're past
You
that.
didn't even look at the cameras.
We
You're
don't-
putting me out without even doing an
We don't need-
investigation.
We don't need to
You
look
do
at the
need to do
camera. No,
that.
I do not.
How are you different from
She
what she
wants you to
said?
leave. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It's
does
free
not-
will. That's not how this works in
It does
America.
not matter.
That's not how it works. You can't arrest me. I didn't do nothing.
You need
They
to.
don't look at the camera and tell you that you was dumb as hell. I'ma sue you.
Okay.
Just sue you.
She should.
Don't even do it then. There's a reason I'm making.
Okay. See you, bud.
Yes, I'm here to check in.
Okay.
The reason I'm making about it is showing.
And you just overly grabbed my arm. My fucking buzzing.
That's
and you
fine.
can still put me on an ankle monitor?
Who's putting you on an
This
ankle?
man on the ankle monitor.
Okay.
No.
You know what? He just committed a
But you
robbery.
put your hands on me, so you can still put me on an ankle
you
monitor.
need to go.
Because I want to know why
You
they
need to go.
ugly
Stop.
dog.
Okay.
Get the off of me.
Okay.
Come on. Get off of me.
Come on.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
Let's
Get
go.
off of me. You're not putting me on a fucking ankle
Stop.
monitor.
Stop.
Listen to me. I didn't do
Stop.
nothing to her. You're
Stop.
not listening
That's
to me.
fine.
That's not fun. It's my
I
baby's
cannot listen
birthday.
to you if you're gonna yell at me the whole
It's her
time.
birthday. And
I
this lady
understand.
came up to
Can
me
you
out of
stop
nowhere,
screaming?
telling me that my kids run in the fucking hallway. Now you're telling me I gotta leave.
You have to leave.
Because
she
of
wants,
what?
She wants you
Because
to.
she wants me to. That's
She
not
doesn't
right.
need a reason.
She don't need a reason.
She does.
That's the truth. And that is one of the big problems with private businesses is they can just ask people to leave for no reason. They don't have to give a reason. They can just say, it's my private property. I want you off of it. And so they can just kick her and her party out, and they do not have to give them a refund. She has to take that up separately with the hotel, with the corporation, possibly file a civil action against them, which can be lengthy and expensive. And well, this lady definitely does need to tone it down, and I understand how hard that is when you're upset and it involves your child's birthday party. That's going to put any mommy on 100. But I also think the hotel is not handling this well, because seriously, if this is over towels, just put some more towels by the flippin' pool. Like, I understand this lady's yelling and stuff, but also if you work in customer service, etc., you need to be prepared to handle that. You're going to get people like this. People are going to yell at you, especially when you screw up. But more and more, the answer for these private businesses is just to call the police, have the police act as private security, and just get rid of the person they don't like. And it doesn't matter how badly the hotel has screwed up or what they've done wrong. We're making the guest the problem and demanding that she leave because we don't want to fix the issue, or we don't like that she said certain words to us or whatever. But it's not a good situation. And again, the cop is not handling this well because he's done nothing to de-escalate this. She's trying to make her point that, the hotel screwed up and now they want to put me out because they screwed up and nobody's said why. I get her frustration entirely. The hotel can ask her to leave, but she has every right to be completely livid. And again, as a cop, this cop is taking the approach to make the problem go away, which sometimes is the right approach, but not this time. This time he needs to de-escalate. He needs to be talking a lot more. He needs to make this woman feel heard. And I know a lot of people are going to say that's not their job. Well, if you are a good police officer, it is. Because the goal should not be to arrest somebody and make them go away, which I have no doubt that's what's going to happen, because he's going to decide he doesn't want to listen to her and he's just going to arrest her to shut her up and consider it problem solved, even though he's acting like the worst kind of police officer in every bad stereotype that there is.
How? That's
It's
legal?
a private
So that's
bus-
legal?
Yes, it
So that's
is.
legal?
Yes.
Look,
Yes,
Quinto
it
is
is.
not a private fucking business.
Yes, it is. It is a private business.
And you can put your hands on me and swell me up and shit like
Now
bruises on my arm.
now you're gonna come up to me and
I
just
came up to you?
Yes,
I
you
wasn't
did.
even looking at
Twice.
you. I was going
Twice.
around you.
You're lucky you're not
They
being
have
arrested.
surveillance cameras.
I'm preventing
I'm
you
not the one
from-
lucky.
That's
I got people on the DA. I was still the got you.
fine.
You're lucky.
That's fine.
I didn't do nothing to
That's
you.
fine.
I will sue you and take your fucking badge.
Okay.
Officer Tenman.
Okay.
You don't know who the fuck I am and she don't either.
Okay.
I want to ask
You
a
need
question.
to leave.
This is free will.
You need
It's
to
free
leave.
speech. I can ask
You
her a
need to
question.
leave.
If my daughter is in here, I
You
don't
need
have
to
to
leave.
leave. If my daughter is in
You
here,
need to
if
leave.
my
How many
kid,
times do I need to keep telling you that
my
you
kid
need
is
to
in
leave?
here.
You're
Okay, officer, would you like to get your head out of your ass? I'm over this guy. He's an idiot. She just said her child is still in the building. We don't know how old this kid is. If the kid's 18, then fine. They're fine on their own. But I have a feeling that is not the case. He is completely ignoring the fact that she said, my child is still in the building. I'm not leaving without my child. That is perfectly understandable. And officer, you need to acknowledge that and be like, okay, where is your child? Do they know they've been asked to leave? Do they have stuff to pack? Is there anyone else with them? How old are they to start with? But he's not going to do that because he's just decided she's the problem. And as for him saying she walked up to him twice, I'm sorry, no, she didn't. You walked up to her.
My kid is here.
You're not going back
My
in.
kid is here.
Based on how you
My
reacted-
kid is here. How I reacted from the fucking mistreatment that I'm receiving.
Her dad is up there.
Her dad.
He's gonna be.
You don't know who Noah is, gang. You don't know me. You don't know that's her dad.
You're not going back.
You don't even know that's my mama.
You're not
You
going
don't know
back.
nobody.
That's fine, but you need to leave for the 100th
For the 100th time.
You need to
You gotta
leave.
stop talking to me. I swear to God, y'all be so racist, bro. That's all right. I'll be back. If my daughter here, I will be the here. And you can tell how raggedy, dog face ass, I'll beat your asshole.
You need to
I'm gonna beat
leave.
the fuck out you. Come outside.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay. Unless the cop has checked IDs, he has no idea who is left with the child. Hopefully he's right about it being the father. Now she's crossing a line because she just needs to leave. The fact that she may be in the right and the cop is handling this terribly doesn't change anything. This is the same as like trying to argue a ticket on the side of the road. You're not going to win. It's not the time or place to argue this. So for right now, as much as it sucks, she does just need to leave.
Come outside. Tell me to come outside.
Hey,
Tell me
you
to come
need to
outside.
leave.
Tell me to come outside.
need
Come
to
here.
leave.
Come here.
You
It's
need
so
to
funny,
leave.
right?
Hey,
It's funny
hey,
now.
just-
It's on my face, show up. What you want to say something to me too?
Yes, you
What?
need to leave.
What? Get
Walk
my
away.
baby in here. Don't put your hands on me.
That's it.
Can y'all stop? Bro, my daughter. That's not her dad.
Going.
That's not her dad. I can't leave her.
Just put your hands behind your back.
You have my hair.
Okay.
Can you let go of my hair?
I'm not.
Let go of my hair.
Put your
I
hands.
don't want
You're coming back with us.
to. No, I'm not.
Yes, you decided.
Listen.
You decided not walk away.
Listen, I'm trying to walk away from my
No,
daughter.
you decided to come
It's
at
her
us.
birthday, please.
Okay, well, you could have handled it a lot differently. Okay.
Listen, she didn't have. Ow, you're hurting me.
Then just relax
The
your
lady
wrist.
in there, I didn't do nothing to her.
Relax your
Watch the
wrist.
cameras.
Relax your wrist.
Watch the cameras.
Yeah.
You're not gonna watch the camera? Officer Barrow, watch the camera.
Ma'am,
I didn't do
the
nothing
reason
to
you're in
her.
custody is because what you did to us out here.
What did I do to you out here? What did I do? I'm trying to
We'll
tell you I
take you
didn't
at
do
the
nothing. Please don't put me in custody before I get my daughter. Please.
Stop.
Please.
The couple.
Please, officer, please. Please.
Hey,
Please.
we're done right
Please.
now. Okay?
I'm done. I won't do
So put your
anything
hand
else.
behind your back.
I gotta check on my daughter.
She's
please.
grabbing onto your daughter is fine.
No, that's not her dad. I didn't do nothing to these.
Your mom.
You're breaking my heart. Please,
Your mom is up there with all the kids. They're getting ready to go.
No, they're
All
not.
they had to do was leave.
I'm trying to leave. That's why I'm out here. Can I please leave?
Leave it
Please.
in cuffs now.
Officer, please. The lady assaulted me.
Stop turning.
She verbally assaulted me.
Yeah.
You guys, I didn't
She's got
do
small
nothing. Are you kidding me? Watch the cameras and you will see that. Watch the cameras. My baby upstairs and they won't let me get to her.
Whatever the
On
closest
the
spot.
second floor, room 202 on my phone, bro. Wait, my purse.
We'll get it.
We'll grab it.
It's right
Hey,
there.
Brody,
My
grab that
purse.
purse.
Please, officer, please. No,
Mine's right
please,
there.
I'm sorry.
No, we're past that.
No, we're not.
We're
My
past
daughter.
We're past it.
Please.
Do not catch another charge.
Please, leave me alone. Please, leave me alone.
No, she's gonna stand up. She's gonna stand up. Just come on, stand up.
Please,
Stand up.
no,
Stand up.
I've never
Ready?
been
We're
in
gonna-
jail.
All right, 1,
Please.
2, 3.
Please. Please, no. Please, no.
I got
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I just wanted my baby. The lady at the front desk is so wrong, G. I didn't do nothing. You saw me. You saw me. I spoke to her in the elevator. There's nothing wrong with me. Please. Please, I don't want to go to jail.
You're
Please,
sit
can we
in the back.
talk? Please,
Sit in
can
the back. We'll talk at the
officer,
station.
no, officer, I gotta check on my baby.
Quiet.
Officer, please.
Put your legs up. Okay.
Please, I
Do not
gotta check
kick.
on my daughter, officer, please.
Stop kicking.
No. Officer, listen. No, officer. Please listen to me. Can you listen to me? I'm sorry. Officer, can I
We'll talk to
please
you at the
go-
station, okay?
No, I can't go to the station. Officer,
We'll talk to you back there, okay?
officer, please let me go. I didn't. What did I do?
It's what you did to us, okay? But
I
we'll talk
didn't
to
do
you.
nothing
Grab a
to
seat.
you. Officer.
You good?
The woman was charged with battery and resisting arrest. Share your thoughts below and
Okay, this is take 2 on the end of the video. Sorry for the jump cut, but I screwed up and didn't unmute myself. So, as for the battery charge, total bullshit. Didn't happen. The resisting happened. That's a fact. But the police should have handled this so much better. They needed to just listen to her for 5 seconds, try to get her to calm down, calmly explain that the hotel is asking her to leave, whether the hotel is right or wrong, it doesn't matter. They have the right to ask her to leave. I don't like the fact that she was saying, the person, they were saying the child's being left with the father. She's saying that's not the father. So as far as we know, they did not confirm that a child who's possibly a minor was being left with an appropriate person. That's partly why the mom was freaking out. They did not handle that well at all. If something happened off screen that we didn't see, like they confirmed somebody's identity and that they can be responsible for the kid, they were certainly not conveying that to the mom. So again, just the way the police handled this entirely was wrong, and it was wrong from the beginning. Like, the cop came in with an attitude, accusing her of, like, coming up at him when that's not how it happened. And then, as we saw right at the beginning, rather than using his words, the cop decides to get physical and grab both her arms and shove her into a corner and scream at her. That's not going to resolve anything. That's not going to make anybody want to listen to you or comply with you. Like this notion of just using overwhelming force and brutality to make somebody do what you want, it doesn't work. And this is a prime example of it doesn't work. If they just had talked to this woman, let her say her piece, air her grievance, let her feel heard, she probably would have calmed down and they could have resolved this a lot more peaceably and without arresting anybody, because them arresting her is kind of bogus. Granted, she should have left when they were outside and they told her to leave and she started walking away. She should have just kept walking, because this is not the time or place to argue this. She's going to have to argue it with the hotel to get her money back. She can file a civil suit against them if she wants, but you're not going to win arguing with the two cops standing there. She should have just walked away, as hard as that is. Her coming back and screaming in the window, bad decision. She shouldn't have done it. Do they have the right to arrest her for trespassing, disturbing the peace, whatever, at that point? Yes. However, they didn't arrest her for either of those things. That's not what she was charged with. So, it annoys the hell out of me. Hi, puppy. Hi. And he put me on mute just to remind me that he can, right? That's why I check when you come up, because you tend to do that. You're stuffing your eye. I know you don't mean to, but you do. So, you're a puppy. Yes, I know you're a puppy. And the puppy also thinks that this could have been handled better if he was around and everyone could have just petted him, because that solves everything. Doesn't it? Yes, it does. But yeah, this went bad from the beginning, and the police are getting a big D from me, because this was not necessary to go this way. And if they had had just this much empathy and understanding, I think they could have gotten a much better result, but they didn't. They went with the brute force approach, which is rarely, if ever, the right response. Well, I won't say if ever. There are times when, yes, they do need to get physical with people, because that is the only option. But it is a rare case, and this was certainly not that. And especially in regards to not confirming that the child is with anyone, you could have potentially a situation where a minor child is now left at a hotel with no idea where their mother is. Like, I don't know if the hotel asked the whole party to leave or just the mother, but you could have a kid like stuck with no idea where mom is, no ability to get home if they're underage and they can't drive, or, it's not good. This was not handled well. The cops should have taken a minute or two to actually investigate what was going on, just hear people out. But they took the hotel's side 100% and just said, she's the problem, she needs to leave, and that's it. Which, again, more and more, it's like the police sometimes are acting as private security for these businesses, because the businesses know that they have the right. They are a private business. They are private property. They have the right to ask anyone to leave. That's fact. And whether that is right or wrong or gets misused is another conversation. But I'm saying the business should have done better at resolving the situation if possible. We don't know if that was possible. We didn't see the initial interaction, but there is this growing trend now of businesses just deciding, basically, I don't like you, or I don't want to deal with your problem, even though it's us having the problem. It's the hotel causing a problem. Well, I don't want to deal with you complaining about it, so I'm just going to call the police and have you arrested and removed, because then I don't have to deal with you. I've had it happen a couple times. I've never been arrested, but I have, not done business places because of that kind of attitude. So it's a growing thing that needs to be addressed, but as long as they know they can just call the police and have the guests that they consider a problem removed, they're not going to do anything to improve their services. That's for sure. But those are my thoughts and the puppies. What are yours? If you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next one, I've been Insane Lane as well as the Canadian Girl. Love on yourself, and as always, love a fur baby. Isn't that right, Bo? Yes.